Okay, good morning. So we will continue our previous discussions all about basic driving. So we're on the part of the discussions on the signs, signals, and symbols commonly found on the vehicle. So let's have a short recap or review all about signs, signals, and pavement markings. On our latest discussions, we have discussed the different traffic signals commonly found on the road. So the first one is the steady red signal. So when we see the steady red signal, basically it means that we should remain stopped as long as the signal is red. And then next, we have the steady yellow signal. Okay, so when we see the steady yellow signal, it means that the signal is changing from green to red. So ibig sabihin, kung naka-go siya, so there are tendencies na mag-i-stop na siya. So instead of going from green to red immediately, dumadaan muna tayo sa yellow. So meaning para ma-prepare tayo to stop. Okay, and then next we have the steady green signal. So when we see the steady green signal, kabaliktaran naman ng steady red signal. It means that you should proceed with caution after you have checked first to see that no other vehicles are in the intersection. Next, we have the steady red arrow signal. So when we see the steady red arrow signal, it means that you must remain stopped as long as the arrow signal is red. Next, we have the steady yellow arrow signal. So as what we have discussed earlier, when we say yellow, it is a preparatory to stop or preparations to stop. So this means that the permission to turn in the direction of the arrow is ending. So kung kakaliwa, kakanan ka, there are tendency na you will be stopped to go to a certain direction, as what a yellow arrow signal means. Next, steady green arrow signal. So pag sinabing steady green arrow signal, you should proceed with caution in the direction that the arrow points, meaning you can go to the certain direction. Sabi nga natin, green is go, red is stop, and yellow is ready. Next, we have the flashing red signal. When you see the flashing red signal, it means that you will come to complete stop at the stop line. So parang siya ay highlighting that you must stop. Ang ibig sabihin ng flashing red signal. Okay, next we have the flashing yellow signal. Ganun din, you are highlighting to ready. So meaning you must slow down and proceed with caution. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng flashing yellow signal. Next, we have the flashing red arrow signal. Okay, it means that you come to a complete stop before reaching the stop line, crosswalk, or intersection. So highlighting that you must stop. Okay pa. Next, our next topic is all about lane use signals. So when we say lane use signals, you must never drive in a lane under a red cross signal. Yun na ibig sabihin po ng ano. So you must not go, you must stop. Okay, when we see the color red, it means stop. And when you see the symbol X, you must never drive in a lane under a red signal. Okay, next. Okay, green arrow down. So when you see the green arrow down, it means you may drive in a lane under a green arrow signal. So ibig sabihin, pwede ka mag-drive in that particular lane. Next, we have the yellow cross. A steady yellow cross signal, or X, steady yellow X or cross signal, means you should move out of the lane as soon as you safely can. O preparation din siya, ano? Okay, flashing yellow X signal, it means, or the two-way left turn arrow means that you can use the lane for a left turn. Okay po, so yun yung ibig sabihin. Actually, yung mga signs and symbols naman na pina-flash ko is very easy to understand kasi siya ay kumbaga ay okay, so we will continue. So we're on the traffic signs, colors, and shapes. So basically, when we see the color red, parang Japan, ano, it means stop. Okay, yield. So pag nakita yung red, stop, yield. Also, do not enter or wrong way. So this is a caution that you must not go or proceed in a direction when you see the color red. Next, we have the color yellow. So pag sinabi natin color yellow, this is a general warning of what to expect ahead. Okay po? In some other circumstances, yellow means a warning, ano, or preparation. Next, we have the color white. So pag nakita yung color white, it means speed limit, keep right, and some guide signs. So commonly siya ay background ng halimbawa ay speed limits, yung mga 50 kph, 25 kph, etc. Also, color white is a symbol for keep right. So dapat lumalagi sa kanan, and some guide signs. Next color, we have the color orange. So when we see color orange backgrounds, it means construction and maintenance work area warning. So commonly siya nakikita sa mga construction sites. Next, we have the green color. So when we see the green color, it means destination, distances, and directions. So green color is commonly background for example, you are going to a site, so to a particular area, then you want to visit. So common halimbawa ay may nakasign ang background niya ay kulay green. Halimbawa punta kayo sa Mount Apo, okay, colored green yung background. Next, color blue. When you see the color blue as a background, it means the services like food, okay, dun sa mga restaurants, gas, and rest area signs are background. So yun yung background pag color blue. Pagka mga sa mga food station, gas station, and rest area signs. Next, color brown. When you see the background color brown, it means recreations and cultural interest areas. When you say recreation, for example, yung mga amusement parks, cultural interest, and mga museums, etc. Next, when you see the color yellow-green, okay, it means school, okay, commonly background siya ng mga school, pedestrian, and bicycle signs, yellow-green. Next, we have pink. So pagka naman pink yung background, it is a common symbols or background for emergency traffic incidents. So sa mga aksidente or incidents rather. Next, color black. It is a one-way signs and signs that change messages. So commonly siya nilalagay kapag ka one-way yung area. Color black. Okay? We will now proceed with shapes. When you see the shape, ilang side ba yan? 3, 6, 8. Octagon. Octagon shape. So when you see the octagon shape, it always means stop. Stop or yield point symbol or shape. Okay? Next, we have the inverted triangle. So when you see the symbol or the shape inverted triangle, it means yield. So it means you must slow down, and if necessary, you must stop to give the right of way to other vehicles and pedestrians. So yun yung ibig sabihin ng inverted triangle, yield. Yung iba may kadugtong pang yield, the right of way. Okay, next, diamond. Okay, so when you see the diamond, it means warning. It means that warn you of special conditions or hazards ahead. Okay po. Next, we have the pennant sign. Ano, yung iba sabi, play button. So pag sinabi nating pennant, it means no passing. It marks the start of a no passing zone or do not pass other vehicles. Next, we have the rectangle or the regulatory or guide. So when you see the symbol regulatory or guide, it means that the vertical signs usually give instructions or tell you the rules of the road. It is a horizontal signs usually give directions or informations. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, color and shapes. So we have the pentagon shape. So when you see the pentagon shape, it means school zone and school crossing. It warns you of school zones and marks schools crossing. So commonly siya nakikita ang shape na pentagon sa mga school zone and school crossing areas. So educational areas. Next, we have the circle shape. Okay, so when we see the circle shape, it means railroad warning. It used to warn that there is a railroad crossing ahead. Okay, so commonly siyang nakikita for railroad warning. Next shapes, we have the X or the crossback. It means that the highway grade crossing. It identifies the location of a railroad crossing. Next, we have the trapezoid. So when we see the trapezoid shape, it means recreation and cultural interest areas and national forest routes. So it encompasses, kasama niyan yung color brown. So when we see the color brown, it means recreation and cultural interest. And when we see the shape trapezoid, it means recreation and cultural interest. Meaning ito yung kasama ng color brown. Next, so today's lesson is also all about facility signs, vehicle markings, and common road markings. So yung kanina, yun yung mga na-discuss natin in previous discussions. So next, the first one is the facility signs. As you can see, we have the picture of Novena Square. So when we say facility signs, it's give motorists information of facilities and the direction to take to get to them. So meaning parang siya yung information kung how many meters you will arrive on your destinations. So these signs have black letters. Okay, black letters meron, and then white backgrounds with white black borders. Okay, with white black borders. Next, another example of facility signs. Halimbawa yan, Singapore Zoo. So it has a directions leading to a places of interest for tourists, which have white multilingual text on a brown background with white borders, white arrows, and pictures, as you can see in the pictures. Okay. Next, okay, halimbawa naman ng another vehicle markings, we have danger, highly flammable. Okay, so when you see the vehicle markings like that, commonly siya ay nakikita dun sa mga transport vehicles. So vehicles carrying dangerous goods are required to display hazard information signs. Ang example niyan yung transport vehicles na mga fuels. Halimbawa, danger, highly flammable. Next, as you can see in the picture, another vehicle markings kapag ka merong 3 yellow, okay, 1 red. So long vehicles are required to display at least 3 yellow reflective markings on each side of the vehicle and at least 1 red reflective marking at the rear of the vehicle. So sa tagiliran, 3 yellows, and then sa likod ay at least 1 red reflective markings. This is to make them more conspicuous to other road users, especially at night. So what are the compositions or comprise of the long vehicles? So una, it should goods vehicles with length exceeding 10 meters. So dapat ay may ganyang markings. Letter B, if trailers with length exceeding 5 meters. And letter C, for mobile cranes with length exceeding 10 meters. So note, mobile cranes require fitting of rear markings only. Okay, another vehicle markings, as you can see, the 70 km/h or the 50 km/h examples lang yung dalawa, So the what we call vehicle speed limit. Commonly, vehicle speed limit can be seen at the corner of the road, giving informations to the passengers or to the vehicles na yun lang yung dapat allowed nilang speed limit. So the vehicle speed limit suggests the most safest speed na kailangang takbuhin ng isang sasakyan. For buses, good vehicles and trailers, they are required to display a marking showing the maximum speed in kilometers per hour at which the vehicle may be driven, or in the case of a trailer, drawn on a road. So such vehicles must not travel faster than their vehicle speed limit or the posted road speed limit, whichever is lower. Kaya nga speed limit. Okay? So the next common road marking is what we call the parallel broken white line. So ito yun, the parallel broken white line. So what does the parallel broken white line means? It means that the parallel broken white lines indicate that the traffic approaching these lines must give way to the traffic on a major road. So meaning, kailangan ay mag-slow down yung vehicle coming from this area, and then ang priority na mabilis ay yung nasa major road. So when you see that the parallel broken white lines, you must have a caution, and then you must go kapag wala nang passing vehicle dun sa major road. Okay, next, single white line. Okay, ito yun, single white line. Pag nakita niyo yung single white line, the horizontal white line indicates that the traffic is required to stop and must stop close to and before this line. So, kailangan mo tumigil dyan. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng single white line. Next, we have the parallel dash solid white lines. Yan, ito. So, when you see the parallel dash solid white lines, it means that the parallel dash or solid white lines, which will be spaced out in some areas, accompanied by pedestrian signals, or the green man or the red man, indicate a designated crossing. Turning the vehicles must give way to pedestrians when the green man is lighted. Okay pa? Next, the zebra crossing. Okay, ito. When you see the zebra crossing, it means you should slow down and stop if there are pedestrians or cyclists crossing or about to cross. So, parang pedestrian lanes din. Next, we have the race zebra crossing. Okay, yan. So, may white and may yellow. It means that you should slow down and stop if there are pedestrians or cyclists crossing or about to cross, or beware of raised hump. Next, we have the humps or the hump, commonly found on subdivisions and other slowdown areas, or dun sa mga nagre-required na mabagal ang takbo. So, what does it means? You must slow down. Next, we have letter G, gas-friendly hump, or bus-friendly hump rather, sorry. So, it means that you should slow down. Next, we have the broken white lines. Okay, ito yun, nasa gitna. So, when you see the broken white lines, it means a broken white line is the center line of a two-way road. So, vehicle should keep to the left of this line. So, this is another common road markings along the road. Another common road markings along the road is what we call the continuous white line. So, it is the separator from two emerging lanes or two-way. Next, we have the unbroken double white lines. Yan. Separator din for two-way lane. Okay? And then letter C, we have the unbroken double white lines. So when you see the unbroken double white lines, the parallel continuous white lines in the center of a two-way road indicates no parking on either side of the road at all times. So vehicles are also not allowed to cross these lines. Next, unbroken double white lines, where continuous double white lines are painted on a road to separate traffic in opposite directions. So you may not overtake at the double white lines unless you keep entirely to the left of the such line. So ibig sabihin kasi ito ay two-way kapag ka mayroong double white line sa gitna, unbroken. It means that you should never cross double white lines, or making a U-turn or right turn is not allowed on a road where such lines are painted unless walang vehicle sa kabilang kalsada. So, pwede ka mag-U-turn. Next, we have the unbroken yellow line. So when you see this unbroken yellow line, it means unbroken yellow lines means that no parking between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for instances on the cities. So on that side of the road vehicle where draw line is drawn. So except on Sundays and public holidays. Another, we have the unbroken double yellow lines. So when you see the double unbroken yellow lines, it means that it indicates no parking at all times on the side of the road where these lines are drawn, except for immediate picking up and letting down of passengers. Okay, so next we have a single yellow zigzag line. So when you see a single yellow zigzag line, it means a single yellow zigzag line indicates no parking at all times on the side of the road where the line is drawn, except for the immediate picking up and letting down of passengers. So violation of this rule attracts demerit points and a fine. Letter G, we have the double yellow zigzag lines. So when you see the double yellow zigzag lines, it means that no stopping at all times on the side of the road where the lines are drawn. So violation of this rule attracts demerit points and a fine. Okay po. So those are some of the common road markings along the road. Next we have letter H. Another common road markings along the road is the what we call broken white line at accelerating lane. Okay, ito yon. So when you see a broken white line at accelerating lane, it means or indicates that the edge of a road adjacent to the accelerating lane, so kailangan cautious ka. So you must not go to the major road unless otherwise ay safe to do so. Okay po. Letter I, broken white line at the accelerating lane. Okay po. A broken white line indicates that the edge of a road adjacent to the turning of the accelerating lane. Letter J, school zone. So when you see these symbols, it means school zone. So this section in a brick, red, okay, indicating that the school zone, you must slow down and look out for children on the road. Letter K, ito, yellow box. So when you see this yellow box, so you must do not drive into the yellow box when traffic has become to a standstill at the left lane. It means give way to vehicles from the side road entering the main road. Next, we have the chevron marking. Ito yon, yung white, or the chevron areas. So when you see the chevron areas, chevron markings are used to channel traffic. The white lines indicate the chevron area. No driving. Okay, so no driving or parking of vehicles in the chevron area. Next, we have the bus lanes. Vehicles other than omnibuses, bicycles, emergency service, and police vehicles must avoid using the bus lanes during restricted hours. So non-scheduled buses such as school and factory buses may use the bus lane. However, they are not allowed to stop, pick up, or let their passengers alight along the bus lanes. So this is the first one, the Normas bus lane. Merong indication naman na bus, indicating na siya ay bus lane. So a continuous yellow line and a short horizontal line at interval indicates a Normas bus lane. So no driving or parking vehicles in the bus lane during the bus lane operational hours. For example, Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 9:30 and 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. except on Saturday and Sundays and public holidays. So vehicle can use the bus lane where there is a broken yellow line to turn into side road or turn from a side road into the bus lane road. So this is a typical example of a normal bus lane. So in some areas, yung mga ganitong bus lane, merong oras. May oras. Okay, next, full day bus lane. Ito yung itsura. Kapag ganito yung markings, ibig sabihin siya ay full day bus lane. So when you say full day bus lane, an additional red line marked parallel to the yellow line indicates a full day bus lane. So no driving or parking of vehicles in bus lane during the full day bus lane operational hours from Monday to Saturday from 7:30 to 11 p.m. except on Sunday and holidays. Okay, ito naman yung halimbawa, yung bus priority box, also known as the mandatory giveaway to buses. So meron tayong bus giveaway box in yellow, meron tayong arrow in box unpainted, and then meron tayong bus giveaway way line in white, and then meron tayong marking ng bus and triangle markings in white, and the bus bay. Okay, yung bus bay, yun yung dinadaanan, okay, ng bus. So pwedeng magsakay at magbaba dun sa bus bay. So the section in yellow indicates a mandatory giveaway to buses area. Okay, slow down and watch out for buses pulling out of the bus bay. So kailangan ay medyo cautious tayo kasi dito dumadaan yung mga buses. Stop before the giveaway line and give way to the bus exiting the bus bay at the location. So commonly naman kapag may mga bus bay na gantong area, yung mga nasa major road ay nag-slow down kasi alam nilang may papasok at may lalabas na bus coming from the busway. Next, we have the enhanced chevron zone at bus stop separator. Ito naman yun, may chevron area. Okay, may chevron markings and then merong bus bay. So bus stop separator areas are painted red to alert motorists of the presence of merging vehicles from bus stops. No driving or parking of vehicles in the enhanced chevron zone. Next, we have the another common road markings on the road. We have letter A, zigzag lines by side of the road. Okay po. So zigzag lines by the side of the road give an advance warning of the presence of pedestrian crossing. So the white zigzag lines indicate no stopping at all times on this road. Vehicles should not overtake or wait in the vicinity. Pedestrians are also prohibited from crossing at the zigzag areas. Next, letter B, we have the right turn pocket. Okay, so when we see the right turn pocket, vehicles vehicles turning right at road junction should stay within the pocket until it is complete to complete the turn. Next, we have the traffic calming markings. Yan. So when we see the vehicle traffic calming markings, it means a series of triangular markings of the side of the road to create a visually narrowed road to encourage motorists to slow down. Next, the dash pedestrian crossing lines. Yan, may dash lines. So when you see the dash pedestrian crossing lines, it means that these lines provide better contrast of the pedestrian crossing lines within the stop line to better demarcate the crossings area for pedestrians. Motorists should comply with the stop line for pedestrians to cross. Another common road markings on the road is the pedestrians crossing ahead markings. Yan. Okay, so when you see these lines, it means that these markings warn motorists of zebra crossing ahead. Motorists should watch out and give way to pedestrians. So, symbol din for pedestrians, sa mga dumadaang tao. Okay, next we have direction arrows. So, when you see the direction arrows, for example, merging forward or arrow up, it means you should only proceed in the direction shown by the arrows. So kung saan nakaturo yung arrows, ibig sabihin, so doon ka dapat magpo-proceed. Another direction arrows, yeah. Okay, turning left. Okay, another merging arrows, we have turning right. Another, yan, yung may forward and left. Ibig sabihin, doon ka lang pwedeng mag-proceed ng directions. Another direction arrows. Okay, another, yan. So pwedeng kanan, pwedeng kaliwa. Okay, pwedeng kanan, kaliwa, pwedeng forward. Okay, next, merging arrows markings. So we have the merging arrows, as you can see in the picture, are arrows which are drawn on the road to give motorists advance warning that two traffic lanes are merging into one. Okay, traffic lanes. So there are alternate vehicles from the two lanes which have the right of way into the single lane. Okay, Another signals, which is also the traffic lights. So, nung previous meetings natin, na-discuss na rin natin siya. So, additional lang, information. So, when you see the red signals, it means stop. So, all red, some junctions have an all red period for safety or for pedestrians to cross. So, this means that all the approaches are simultaneously showing the red signals. Another signals, the amber or the yellow signal. It means stop unless you are so close to the stop line when the lights turns to amber that you cannot stop safely. Meaning flashing amber naman, it means that the traffic light signals are out of order. Proceed with caution and give way to traffic on the right. Next, the go signal or the green. So when you see the green signal, it means go. Look to the right and left to ensure it is safe before you proceed. Next, we have the green arrow and the stop. So when you see the green arrow, it means go, but only in the direction indicated after ensuring that coming traffic is clear. So kung saan lang nakaturo yung arrow and then naka-green, ibig sabihin dun lang pwedeng mag-go. So flickering green arrow, it means signal is about to be cancelled. So do not proceed if you have not crossed the stop line, kasi magagahol ka kapag ikaw ay nag-go kung siya ay nagpa-flickering or nagpa-flash na. Next, we have the green B. So kapag naka-green yung B, ibig sabihin go. So means go for all buses only, kasi B, bus. So this is to allow them to move out of a bus bay or side lane and proceed ahead of other vehicles. Okay po? So we will stop muna on that part.
Okay po. Basta Monday na lang. Okay lang. Thank you po.
Okay, so next we have advanced warning lights. So when we say advanced warning lights, it is a signal with two flashing amber lights, light signals ahead, sign, and a blue prepare to stop sign. So it is erected before bends where visibility of the traffic light ahead is unsatisfactory. So vehicle should slow down and be prepared to stop. Next we have signal traffic light. We have the green arrow signal. So when we see the green arrow signal, it means go in the direction indicated. In this picture, it is arrow signal going to the right, so you can go to the right. Next, amber arrow. So when you see the amber arrow, it means ready to stop. So meaning any moment it will be stopped, or up to 3 seconds it will be stopped behind the stop line in the direction indicated. Next, we have the red arrow. So when you see the red arrow, it means stop behind the stop line in the direction indicated. So do not turn right even when there is no traffic from the opposite direction. Okay, so let's have an examples as an exercise for our previous discussions. So for example, you see the go signal and the green arrow to the right. So what does it means? So it means that you can go for straight ahead vehicles and you can go for right turn vehicles. So kasi minsan may two emerging lanes. So yung isa naka-go, yung isa naman naka-stop. So there are possibilities na naka-red itong arrow, then naka-green naman itong isa. So in that case, yung turning right ay stop. Pero in this case, both are green. So meaning, both can go, and then yung papunta sa kanan ay go din. Next, in this case, meron tayong go signal, and then yung arrow to the right is naka-amber or orange. It means na it would be stop yung papuntang kanan any moment or 3 seconds after this signal. Okay? It means go for straight ahead vehicles only. Vehicles turning to the right must get ready to stop. So yun yung ibig sabihin nun. Ano? Next, another example. So, naka-go naman and then naka-red yung going to the right na arrow. So, it means that go for straight ahead vehicles only, and then vehicles turning right must stop behind the stop line. Okay, so ito naman yung signals on the road. So as you can see, meron tayong road studs in the day at saka yung road studs at night. So as you can see the difference, so pag gabi may ilaw para mas maging visible siya. So the intelligent road studs, the blinking devices that are activated when the green man signals come on, and turning vehicles should watch out and give way to pedestrian crossing the road. Okay po? So I think I will end muna my presentation on that part, and we will continue on my next video presentation.